Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, I already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. First things first, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Thursday. Hopefully everybody's getting through the work day. Hopefully you got your families, they getting through the school day safely. And we almost to the weekend, y'all. Hopefully, whatever plans y'all got for the weekend, y'all stay safe as always. Be vigilant, and keep yourself safe as possible. I know most of y'all was looking for a live stream yesterday. I gave one, but not content-wise. Sonny, what's going on? Yesterday was pretty good. I needed another little peaceful balance of a moment. Uh, Dealing with some shit, like I said, off of here. So nothing that I couldn't get through anyway. So, Riaz, what's going on? James number 8, what's going on? I hear you. I hear you. But I do appreciate everybody that tuned in last night. I did do some music. I did some music on the backup. I had to take that little mental relief break yesterday as well too. Um, Nonetheless, today kind of like it's going into what I was about to speak about yesterday. Again, y'all gonna have to start really making sure you are taking care of your health and taking that serious. Um, Too much going on. You know, I don't care if you have cancer. I don't care if you have any type of whatever. If you know you're not feeling right, please go get yourself checked out. Please don't check out too early before your time. For those with or could be dealing with, Heather, what's going on, baby? Those who might be suffering from, like I said, certain illnesses, please make sure if you're not feeling all up the par, go get yourself checked out or go send yourself to the ER and make sure that you're good. If you have to take specific medications so it could keep you from going to the hospital, please don't be stubborn and do so. For this month too, I know it's breast cancer awareness month, which it should be awareness all year round. Please make sure to all the queens and to all the kings, because yeah, it still runs in. Make sure y'all getting yourself good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. There ain't nothing that I can't handle. Just heard some things I didn't want to hear, especially it's dealing with family. So other than that, I'm good. It's gonna be days like that. You might get a little mental break from me here and there. I don't mean I ain't had nothing to bring. I was actually trying to bring this yesterday because I'm still trying to bring, cancer awareness on all angles, even breast cancer for the ladies. I'm saying, you know, it's a kind of different time right now. Ryder, what's going on, my guy? Yeah, because it's the thing. Get you, like I said before, make sure you getting Nene, what's going on, baby? Make sure you getting a second opinion. You can't always just go with one opinion because if you're going to a specific specialist or a doctor and they trying to tell you nothing wrong and you think or you actually know it's something else wrong and bothering you, go get yourself checked out. Serious, what's going on, baby? That's the thing. Once you feel your body is breaking down one way or another, yeah, you don't have to get yourself together for real. The one thing I can say, and I got to start following my own regimen, is rest. That's the key important thing to your body healing one way or another is just resting. Some of y'all are sick and still trying to run and do everything. No, sometimes you have to sit back and rest. If you got people you can trust with certain things, then you do it. You let them do it for you. Other than that, a lot of times you can't push yourself to the limits. Even if you had surgery, you can't push yourself to the limits right away. You got to take a slow, gradual process. And that's the facts right there. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. Because my mouth, it says for fair use and educational purposes. And it's not trying to pop up today. Hold on. Wait a minute. My phone acting a fool. Wait. It was acting a fool. Wait a minute. Okay, we back. We back. Sometimes even if you're not getting too much peace, just rest. See, with me, I couldn't have too much peace because I found out I got a family member in the hospital right now. Didn't even know they was in the hospital, so I just got a message for the live start. Then yesterday, I was just dealing with a few other things, so I said, let me take this mental break. Like I said, when I bring content, I try not to bring it as aggressive. I don't want everybody thinking I'm snapping on the world neither. So, nah, we ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna be sitting here keeping a fool or acting a fool anyway. But all in all, though, sometimes it's needed. That rest. I don't care what you going through, ailment wise. That rest is the key thing. A lot of time, you sick with the regular cold and flu. All right, get you some rest. Yeah, still do certain things. You're gonna have to get up. You're gonna have to go to the bathroom. You're gonna have to eat if you can eat. But other than that, rest. You ain't gotta do nothing outside of what you need to do. Rest. Mo, what's going on, baby? Again, a lot of times your key to survival is actually just paying attention to your overall health. You feel something going on again with your stomach, you never know. You could have something going on with your intestines. You could have something going on within. You never know. If you feeling certain symptoms that you really shouldn't be feeling, even if you're the healthiest person, go get yourself checked out. No doubt, I had to appreciate you, baby. You can catch the replay. But sometimes you got to get in a peaceful calm anyway in order to relax. So you got to always keep your head clear. And, just try to relax as much as possible. And some people might not know they sick again because there's people that's walking around with probably walking pneumonia and don't know it because they ain't getting no real symptoms to where they be like, yeah, I gotta go get myself checked out. And some people, you'll get them symptoms off the rip. You'll feel it. And once you feel it, get yourself checked out for real. Go see what's going on. If one person is trying to tell you that this is what it is, go get a second opinion. Because I've always said if certain pains and certain discomforts keep coming back and is a consistent, even down to migraines, go get a second opinion. I knew one person who was getting crazy migraines came to find out they needed reading glasses and damn what they call them the short vision or damn I forget that shit. But he had to get two separate pairs of glasses. After getting those, he ain't been catching nothing about nothing no more. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody, like even now the migraines, it is different forms of migraine headaches. Some people are only getting them because they needing glasses down. They probably don't know it, or they refusing to go get it done. You gonna need your eyesight as well too, because how you gonna see anything? This is my thing though. Again, a lot of y'all want to try to live to your golden ages, or you want to at least try to see yourself get to a golden age. But why mess yourself up in the long run too? You got some people that they don't want to go to these appointments, but they got to go anyway. is needed. I know people that don't like doctors, but they'll at least go once or twice out the year, even if it's to an ER. Let me go make sure I'm good. You know, don't hurt to do that. I know some of y'all don't like needles. Some of y'all don't like the process of certain things. We all don't. And in the same token, shoot, your health is what's important. You don't want to say, "Oh, I'm doing all of this," and then at some point you in the vegetable state. Now you can't do nothing. There's things you really have to take heed to. Like again, even with the breast cancer, take heed to that, fellas too. Because again, you think you can't get lumps, you can. You know, see, this is a fight to the degree I see that a lot of people have tried to get on too. Just fighting cancer one way or another, even if it's just through something like lifting them up inspirationally on something. BMF, what's going on, my guy? That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta, you that's the part of self love. Like I said the other day, is making sure at least your health is straight. At least, like I said, once or twice out the year, you should at least be trying to get something done just to make sure you don't have nothing underlying. You know, Carlos, what's going on, my guy? Like I said, anything that you know for a fact is messing you up, yeah, at least twice a year, go get yourself checked out because you don't want to be something. Like even down to your, like I said, your limbs and your extremities. You don't want shit messed up. Nah, you want to make sure you good. How I'm going to be able to run after kids, or how I'm going to be able to run after the peoples if I can't run? Well, I'm slowly running. Like, and I know something wrong with my legs. Nah, I gotta go get myself checked out. But I'm gonna say this to a degree. There's gonna be things that are gonna stress you out. Some things are even gonna get you to a point of, binge eating. You know, see, stress is still the number one killer because some people have stressed themselves out to a point where they started eating out of depression, and now they done gained the extra weight they shouldn't have had to gain. And then now it's hard now when you are of a certain age to try to drop it because we know our metabolisms is everybody's is different, but as you get older, we know stuff is different. So again, you want to try to make sure you at least are in the best light, you know, or at least somewhere in the middle. I would say at least somewhere in the middle. Thank you. Mhm. Thank you. Mhm. You want to at least make sure you somewhere in the middle, so you ain't got to worry about too many hospital stays or too many doctor's visits. Again, I feel like at least twice out there, even if you ain't one of them health freaks. All right, go get yourself checked out, son. Make sure you ain't got colon cancer. Make sure you don't got intestinal cancer. Make sure you don't got nothing that you know for a fact can start slowly killing and degenerating your body. Make sure you getting a CAT scan or whatever for your brain. Yeah, get your MRIs, get all of that. If you feel you gotta go to the core to make sure you good, go do what you gotta do. Get your blood work done if you need your blood work done, because you never know. Or you can have a rare type of blood cancer and not know. See, I'm talking about cancer all around the board. I ain't just talking about breast cancer this month. I ain't gonna be talking about it for just a month neither. It's the same way with mental health. Every other day, something is gonna be brought into the equation because it's something that we seeing different every day. Like in that aspect right there, yeah. Make sure you're getting certain blood work done because you don't know what could be underlying. You don't know what could be probably hereditary. You never know. Or you don't want to pass that down. Especially if you got offspring. Definitely appreciate you, baby. See you in here working hard, baby. This is the thing. You're gonna need that. Sometimes you need that that positive inspiration. All right, I got a clean bill of health right now. I don't got too much to worry about. I could get back to my normalcy. Now with people with cancer, I know it's different because I've seen it from firsthand. Again, one of my godmothers, cancer survivor, not once but twice. I've seen what it does. The chemo, all of that. Hammer, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in at the like button. Again, I've seen this firsthand. You know, I've seen some people go from the up spirited to they are kind of down, but hey, and they work their way right back up because they got the right type of support system. See, that's the one thing I can say about my godmother. She beat that sucker twice, and every time he turned around, her spirit was back uplifted. Like again, there's certain things that man ain't gonna put on you that he don't think you can handle. The main thing to remember, no matter what you going through health wise, you need a good old uplifting spirit or good uplifting spirits to keep you up there. That's why I stress some people should just put the right type of people. Again, you're gonna put people in your life for a reason. Some gonna be for long, some gonna be for a season. Either which way, it don't matter. If they put somebody into your existence, hey, utilize that. Like utilize it. Because you never know. Again, that could be somebody at one point, that could be those people, period, that, okay, I know if anytime I'm down, they gonna always uplift me, they gonna always have my back the same way I would do for them. Because again, we all need to uplift each other one way or another. We all suffer some sort of struggle. Okay, how perfect you think you out of a life. There ain't nothing in life perfect. This is my thing though, again, anything that you gotta get done, take care of it. If you keep getting constant migraines or you having problems, all sorts of headaches, even real cranium pain. Yeah, I'm talking about your brain too, because you need your brain. You can't move in life if you're not thinking. You don't want to mess around. How you doing? You don't want to mess around. It could be brain cancer or a brain tumor, brain aneurysm. Get yourself checked out, MRIs, all of that. Make sure that you are comfortable enough to know what's going on with your body so you know how to do anything in case if there is something wrong. And certain cancers always come from things that are underlying that you might have been having in your day to day. From starting to see some studies, certain cancerous things is coming from certain things, and it's just genetics, hereditary. Same thing with diabetes, high blood pressure. It can run in your family regardless. It might skip generations, but it can run. You know, for those who suffer from leukemia, any type of cancer, again, where you have to take radiation or go for whatever, I don't, you know, it does take a toll on your body. We see it. I've visibly seen it. I done seen my godmother have strong hair, lose hair, and then grow it back. And sometimes you might have to wear certain things because you don't feel right. Look here, you should always feel comfortable in your skin regardless of what's going on with your health. And I know it's kind of, you want to feel back to normal, you can. Just got to have the right people around you. Don't think just because you suffer from an illness or some sort of life changing, altering disorder that you still not loved and cared for. Now, everybody that do love and care for you, they gonna show it. And the most important thing to remember is that, you could be the lucky ones because there's some who wasn't that lucky. They didn't find out about anything wrong with them until it was too late already. Again, not being weary of what's going on with you. It is important again, get your physicals. I don't care if it's once out the year. Get a physical done, just get something else done just to be on the safe side. Mostly blood work. Because you never know what could be going on. Even if it don't show on the physical level, it could be something on the internal level. So again, you want to be prepared, especially if you are going to be combating something, you know. And again, for fair use, this is for fair use. So I'm gonna go a little deep too. Again, for those who suffer from HIV and AIDS, even that, if you have to take the medications to keep yourself here a little bit longer, then do so. Don't be stubborn and go out in the box. I knew one person who they refused to take the medication. This was a pillar in this community, and they just refused to take it. It's like they accepted everything already and just, hey, they let themselves go, which is still was messed up because it did leave a hole in some people's hearts. But if you have to take whatever to stay here longer to keep your body motivated, and that's exactly what happened. They went from being active to not being active to complete hospice care to death. So, again, you want to make sure you're good. You want to make sure that you're good and that you're here for at least as long as you can be. So I'm saying your health is your most important key, your most critical thing for surviving. I do feel like that is the best possible way to fight, is knowing what you're fighting and knowing how to fight. Oh, shoot, I just got a notification. Shout outs to Riders for Life. I got a couple notifications going on. Shout out to my man Real Chase Bacon. I see you was live 10 minutes ago, him. I'm just now getting the notification. This is what I'm saying. Like, love yourself the best way by just keeping yourself here as long as possible. Gotta understand that. That's just like, again, you working hard and then you working hard for nothing. Again, even when it comes down to your day-to-day living, your normalcies, whether you working, retired, or whatever, right? Don't overwork yourself the way you breaking your body down, and make sure you are getting the proper rest. I'm gonna start following my own advice because I ain't gonna lie to you, sleep pattern's been off for the last 11 years. That's why I'm able to always have this damn energy the way I have it. That's why I said I feel like a cyborg too, because shoot, there's days I'll literally be up, but I still got that energy. So, but I'm gonna start practicing what I preach, at least on that. I'm gonna start catching my days when you ain't gonna get as much from me, but when you do, you're gonna get some shit. So just be prepared for that. I did also want to discuss something too, 'cause I'm not gonna keep y'all all day. I'm probably gonna keep y'all next half an hour or so. I feel it's something I definitely was going to speak on yesterday. But the way I was feeling just with the personal situations, I just said, nah, I can't do it. Because I'll be all over the place. Can't do that. But again, I want to say before I even get to the next topic of discussion, again, for anybody that's going through any type of medical crisis, issues, even if it's sporadic out of nowhere, hey, go get yourself checked out and definitely make sure you are getting more than one opinion. Because one opinion ain't going to guarantee you your health neither, or ain't going to guarantee you your safety. There's some people who just, no, my doctor said. And then the minute they go and get a second opinion, is some of the situations done already progressed to where you either got to have surgery done or it's just stuff you ain't going to be able to do. There's some stories where people thought that they didn't have certain ailments, even down to cancer, because they only are going by one opinion. But this is the one thing I've always said. You can't go by just one vision, one sight, one nothing. No, you gotta always keep your eyes and your options open to anything. Because what one doctor is going to tell you, yo, doc, ain't nothing wrong with you. You're gonna go to another doctor and say, well, we did find this. So it's always good to get a second, third opinion. Chilling. I see you ain't got the little pterodactyl with you. I know. Early. Get him out of the way. Yeah, that's what I did with his ass this morning too. I said, let me get him up out of here early. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Just definitely make sure you good. You don't want to take that chance, and then now it's, you had a bone disease. Algorithm, what's going on? This is what I'm saying. You don't want it to be a situation where it's, oh damn, um, you had bone deficiency or you had a bone disease. You don't want it to be even down to your iron levels and stuff. Make sure you good. That's why I said get blood work done. You don't want to just get one opinion all day and then they say, oh well, we don't see nothing wrong. We don't see nothing wrong. And then you go to another spot or another spot. Sometimes you might have to get a third opinion. Because where one might say you got this, one might say you good, the third one might actually tell you everything going on because they're going to do thorough work on it. And they really are. They're going to do the most thoroughest routines and the test on you to make sure this is not what it is. And see, I'll be honest with you, I felt like they should open up some more cancer centers for the people who really do suffer from all sorts of cancer. It doesn't matter, even the kids, because again, nobody wants to have to live with that. I'm saying that from the standpoint they don't want to have to live with that because that's something that even if they beat it, who knows if they officially beat it? Because there are some cancers again that always are going to reoccur. You know, there are always going to be certain cancers again that they going to reoccur. Like again, leukemia. That's going to always pop back up. It might go into remission, but when it does, come back, you got to go back through the same treatments. Dawn, what's going on, baby? But definitely just, again, love yourself. Love the fact that you are here and be grateful that you are here because some people don't even get a chance to tell their story. Some people are not even going to live past the day. And they could be the sickliest of sick, you know. I would also tell y'all too, if you know you got people that's in your family that suffer from any type of ailments or illnesses where it's keeping them less mobile or it's getting scary with that. Go check up on them and make sure they're good. Even if you're not all the way well neither. Go make sure your people's is good. You know? Definitely appreciate you, serious baby. See you again, baby. Yeah, bro. Because this is the thing, like I said, you don't want to mess around. You going to your primary care, you going somewhere and they telling you, yeah, man, I don't see nothing wrong with you. But you know it's something wrong with you. That's just like if you having any type of pain, whether it's pelvic, it could be your ribs, it could be anything. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nah. Go get a second opinion because you might have ruptured something, you might have broken something. Even down to your legs again. You know, something wrong with your legs. You ain't walking normally, or you ain't walking with the upbeat like you normally walking. It could be something wrong. Or if you've been having pain to a point where it's like it's unbearable, it could be something wrong. Like I said, you probably ruptured something, could have fractured something, you could have did anything, depending on what you're doing. Get yourself checked out. And I would say get yourself checked out on all angles, even when it comes down to CAT scans on your brain and stuff, because again, at some point you could end up suffering from slight dementia or Alzheimer's, depending. But one thing I've always said that will always keep you good, because I know some people who they suffer from Alzheimer's and dementia, but they still in certain cases remember where they at, and they gonna always be verbal and read where they at. They know when to read their signs and stuff because they always was people that was doing stuff like that, crossword puzzles and other things to keep their mind on, keep their mind on go and keep their mind motivated. Sometimes it's good to play them little mind games because it keeps your brain sharp. And that's the most important thing. Your brain, your heart. Two key elements again for you to be living. But again, get yourself checked out when you need to. Oh, Another thing I am going to discuss while I'm on here for this next half an hour. Nah, we not doing that, man. We are not doing that. Who the hell? We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. I don't even know who that is either. Calling my phone. My fault. I don't know who the hell you are. Calling my phone. Another thing I wanted to discuss too, um, and this is something I've been seeing more and more of, even popping up on social media and just popping up in general in real time. What is up with a lot of you parents again fighting and getting crazy and even cursing in front of your kids, man? You know, at some point you gotta understand, as an adult, you are supposed to handle things accordingly. I don't have to yell, scream, or even try to get physical with you to get my point across to you. I don't need to. I shouldn't have to. If I'm having a disagreement with you, we either gonna come to words or we just gonna leave it alone. But then again, I shouldn't be to a point where you got the kids looking crazy like they don't know what could happen next. Because again, you are essentially putting the kids in danger. You know, this is something that's becoming too much now. Keep speaking about it because apparently this still keeps going on. Some of y'all just don't have the right type of mindset to say, I'm not going to do this in front of my kid. And the ones that do, hey, you know, may the man upstairs continue to keep blessing you with that type of wisdom and strength and knowledge. Because again, some people really lack that knowledge when it's like, you know what, this ain't even right. I'm going to wait. Matter of fact, I'll see you on another day. You know, again, even down to the babies in the strollers, they don't need to be hearing all that screaming and yelling. Whether y'all together, whether y'all trying to co-parent or do whatever, certain arguments again should not be in front of the kids, man. Exactly. It can rub off on them because now they get in that mindset already of this is how I gotta be to have a strong relationship with somebody. No, sorry, but it really is time for some of y'all to, you know, get into that understanding that not everything needs to be done and presented in front of them. Sorry, it's really becoming a sad crisis that I'm seeing. That's not the way that kids should be feeling. That's not the way that kids should perceive any type of quote unquote love, even if you're sharing that with somebody. It's not the way they're supposed to see that. Got irritated the other night because I'm hearing a whole argument as I'm starting the music live. And again, y'all arguing, getting crazy in front of a child that's in a stroller, and they probably looking and screaming and hollering like, "What's wrong with some of y'all?" No doubt, serious. Be safe on that road, baby. You know, this is what I'm saying. Like, what is wrong with some of y'all? Again, that rubs off even on the babies, man, because they in duress now. I got two grown ups that's supposed to be loving me, and they yelling and fighting in front of me. And you know why it rubs off in some degrees too? Because now they feel like they're the cause of y'all arguments. Something that shouldn't be overlooked neither. Because there are some kids who probably feel that way. My parents is arguing because of me, and I ain't even do nothing. So, you know, again, be mindful of what you're doing, and just be mindful of the things you saying around your kids. Even if it is a real big disagreement, they don't need to be in the middle of that. Again, certain things do start from home. They do. I don't think it'd be wise, again, you sitting here fighting and arguing in front of your kids. You've proven to them that this is how you got to live your life. You've proven to them that this is how you got to have a strong relationship with anybody on any level. It's not right. The kids shouldn't witness a mother or father getting abused one way or another. Sorry, because abuse goes on both angles. There are men who are not putting their hands on women, and the women are fighting them, and vice versa. There's men that just they are weak and they cowards, and that's the way they gonna do it. Sorry. Can't always think that getting out in aggression on any level is the best type of thing, especially in front of these kids. Some of y'all say y'all love your kids to death. You go to bat for them. You'll do this. You'll do that. But then you ain't showing it because you'll end up getting into certain disputes that you don't necessarily need to. And part of that again be because some of y'all be too damn inebriated, be too damn drunk. It don't be the you be too high because I've seen people get high. The most I've seen arguments over is who paying or who gonna have on the next whatever they eating or doing whatever with. It ain't gonna be no, yeah, I feel this is down the third. No, and some of y'all again, you let your emotions override everything, even when you with your kids. Some of these fights I seen this past summer, that's exactly what was happening. Everybody either too drunk or they too high for other things besides the weed. And you know you getting too crazy. You putting yourself and you putting your family in a position that shouldn't be presented. Because if you did something, prime example, now the cops is on the scene. What you think gonna happen? And if you ain't got no immediate family or anybody that could really say, all right, I'm coming to get them, what you gonna do then? Now your kid gonna be in the system. Why you going through the system? Who wanna go through that as a family? Who wanna go through that period? You know, and whether you get arguing amongst each other or you arguing with anybody else, again, certain things just should not be presented in front of the kids. Didi, what's going on, baby? Sorry, because that's, in my opinion, that's a crime and a half. No young kid should have to worry about either their parents or people around them fighting wild crazy. Like this is ridiculous. And then sometimes it's even be that's another thing. That's why in my opinion, everything is getting so damn desensitized because it's getting presented even on here. I just caught a fucking video and it shit happened in my building recently. Fighting on in the hallway and then you fighting in front of the kids. Like, come on, you kids almost got hit in the midst of that. Like, come on, man. This is what I was saying with some of y'all. What did y'all be thinking? What be going through your minds before you just start doing what you do? I don't care if I did have a disagreement with somebody. Look here, I'm not gonna be arguing for too long. If after I done said what I said and I walk off, I just know I'm gonna see you when I see you. And it ain't gonna be nothing crazy, but I'm gonna see you when I see you. Because I'm not going to be doing all that back and forth, especially if I know there's going to be kids around or they might be kids that's trying to be nosy and see what's going on anyway. Because you still got them little groups of nosy kids. Oh, shoot, look like they fighting. Don't matter who fighting. Like, it seems like everybody get drawn to that. You know, it's time to draw away from that, actually, especially around these kids. Draw away from all that nonsense, violence and stuff. Hey, listen, if y'all can't come together and try to have a decent conversation as far as a conversation, then hey, you leave it up where it's at. But don't do that in front of the kids. Again, what are you essentially teaching them and what's rubbing off on them? It's rubbing off that whether I'm in a relationship with somebody or whether I got a friendship with somebody and things might go south, I gotta curse, scream, fight, scratch, just to nah, I shouldn't have to do that. Should not have to do that at all. The thing again is having some sort of mental balance and peace. If you don't have that peace in a relationship, or if you don't have that peace within the people that you resonate with, then you need to find it. Because it shouldn't lead to you going all out the woodworks for nothing. All right, you too, mama. I got you. No, this. No, it's all right. Thank you, baby. I appreciate they need to fix this. They need to fix this thing already. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. No problem, mama. My fault, y'all. One of my neighbors in the building. She watched me come out the womb. She watched me literally grow from a little mini tyrant to something different. So I was a mini tyrant because I was on that fighting every day. But I even grew up out of that. I don't need to fight you physically every day. I can get my point across with words. I can get my point across just by having a real intellectual debate if I had to. But I shouldn't have to do nothing that's going to cost me my freedom or cost everybody pain. So, and that's again, that's even on that level with y'all, your parents. Don't mess yourselves up. Then you be not a part of your kid's life or a fixture of your kid's life. But you out here doing the utmost. Sorry. Shouldn't do that. You think it's fair for me to punch somebody in their face in front of my kids? No. Not even gonna go that level. You know what? I see you on another day. If it did come to that now, I'll catch you on another day. It's all good. You got it. Some people need to learn to just walk away. Just because you walk away, that don't mean you're a punk. That don't mean nothing. That just means you wise enough to know if it is coming to that, all right, it just ain't gonna be around the youngins. Some people still have that respect level. Again, they shouldn't be around them, no type of violence. They shouldn't even be in the midst of it, even to a point of almost getting swung on or nah. And I'm talking about the kids with strollers, the kids that's actually toddlers. No, like no fighting really should be going on along them levels. I'm sorry. My mom's had disagreements with people. And I never knew she had a disagreement with them because she was always calm and collective, even when the person wasn't being calm and collective. That's something that I learned over the years. You know, some things you're not going to be calm about, but you don't need to over stress out neither. So again, it's all about how you handle in situations. And I've always felt when it comes to situations along that line, if I'm with my family, nah, whatever is being presented, even if we got an issue, nah, you see me by myself. That's how it's supposed to be. If me and you have the issue, then let's me and you have this talk out. Not everybody else, you know. And again, you'll have some people that they'll instigate that. So again, I would say even down to you young parents, be mindful. Because some people are only going to want to be around you because they feel it's going to be something that you're going to do that's going to keep them entertained. Yeah, I know this person like to fight. Yeah, every time I know they about to fight, like, nah, you don't need no instigators. And you definitely don't need nobody in the midst of your squabbles, period. You having a disagreement with somebody, you don't have everybody don't need to know your confrontations, period. Nobody has to know everything. But I'm saying in this type of era right now, everything is being televised. Everything is being glorified too. And it's the wrong thing to do because again, you fighting and acting stupid in front of your kids. What does that show? You know, that just shows that yeah, you gotta have this much of a level of hate. You know? I seen him walking early. No, that wasn't even him. That was homie from 12. Shoot. Um, my fault. But you know, just be wise. Kids don't always need to see aggression and foolishness. And again, it's just what does it show? In my opinion, it shows that this is how you gotta be in society. No, you do gotta have a mindset of be ready and be, you know, on board for anything. But it shouldn't be every day you looking for it neither. Viral, what's going on, baby? Oh, yeah, I know. That's that I won the lottery numbers, lady. I see your face. You know, but again, you got to be mindful of the energy being presented around the kids. Again, it's the truth.
You got your kids in the front waiting for you. You got your husband right hand waiting for you. You don't know what you're doing. You just don't know what you're doing.
You know, my fault, man. You know, I'm outside, but you know, I'm saying you gotta look here. Like I said, there was things that was never presented in front of me because people knew how to have a conversation, even when they was angry. You know, like it could get a little, but then again, it didn't. I got that in the long run. Look here. You're not gonna sit here and go through that. Like, I'm not gonna be sitting here stressing myself out or seeing that my kids see me stressed out. It's not the way it's supposed to happen. You know? Definitely not the way it's supposed to happen. Hold on one second. Let me check something real quick. Cause you know I'm being nosy and light skinned real quick. You know, always doing that on a damn thing. You know. Okay, you good, baby. I didn't know if I had you rinsed up or not. You know, you the people. So make sure the people's is good. You know. You know, but again, just start having more reserve for yourself. Start having more of a patience barrier. There's days I don't have no type of patience at all. I'll be ready to go all the way off. But then I realize in the same token, it's not getting me nowhere. It won't get me nowhere. And the only thing it'll lead after all that anger and aggression is either jail or the cemetery. So, you know, a lot of times you just gotta give yourself a strong balance. Tanya, what's going on, baby? Miss T, what's going on, baby? Or you know, if y'all just tuned in, the like button. If y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I said I was mostly just going to be on here for now because it was two things that was bugging. I was going to talk about all this yesterday, but again, dealing with some stuff off of here, I just said, yeah, couldn't get my mind right the way I wanted to. So, but I did have to play some music, you know. And I did tell you I was going to be back. I just didn't come back in the morning because I actually slept. How you doing? Yeah. That's that new. That's that new window technology. It's like we hear your whole
There's always some technology stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, again, I think that's the strongest point that I could really put out there today. Again, is start having a better understanding. If I know I'm with my family, I'm not going to do even if I come across a situation, I know how to handle it. Why? Because I don't want my kids seeing anything that they shouldn't have to witness. I don't want my kids thinking that this is the way they got to act out there in life. And I definitely don't want my kids to see that I'm under some sort of stress to where it looked like it could be impactful even in the house. So, you know, sometimes you're gonna have to control your emotions. That's on both angles. Some of you men and women just you gotta get in control of that before it gets too deep. And if it's not that serious at all, then don't put yourself in that situation. And even if you gotta put yourself as far as defending your family because of some attacks or whatever, okay, but let them know exactly what's going on and why this is going on, so they understand what's going on. You know, break it down to them like you're supposed to. As a parent, break things down to your kids. I know sometimes you're not going to be able to avoid certain confrontations. It might happen, even when you're with your family. But the main thing to remember is if you able to make it unscathed, then guess what? Explain to them what happened so they don't get too crazy, so they know what to expect. Again, you are supposed to be teaching them, but you are supposed to be teaching them the right things. Teaching them all sorts of anger and aggression, even amongst each other, that's not teaching them nothing. Like again, the other night, I didn't like that because again, you had two grown people arguing in front of a baby. That baby out there crying, and y'all not even worried about the crying. Y'all just still sitting there arguing. That's the thing I don't like with some of you parents. You will still continue to have your arguments and disagreements. Your child could be crying. Your children could be out there scared to death, and you don't care. You don't care. You can't say that you do because if you did, trust me. If I know my child is under some sort of duress, I'm gonna stop everything I'm doing. What's going on? Hey, come here, little man. Come here, girl. Let me holler at you real quick. You know, come on. You get like that type of stuff. Y'all not even doing that no more. And then again, there's things being presented even on here. How can the people look for a better tomorrow? But this is what's going on right here. Videos of this being sent up. Y'all fighting. Y'all getting all crazy, even to the point of almost gun violence. And you're around kids. You're putting people at danger. You're putting yourself in danger. Like, what's going on, man? Why are we at so much of a disconnect in the society for real? Is it really that everybody hate each other? Or is it just, you know, some people really just can't stand to get with the motion of change? Yeah, you're going to need opposition to some degree in life because life ain't going to be perfect. You're going to have those who are already set and adamant in they tombstones as far as this is what they gonna do and how they gonna live. But that don't mean you supposed to live that way neither. That's just like if I can't. That's just like if I'm with people and I see these people that's always angry. I can't be around that because at some point your anger gonna trigger mine. I don't need that. I'm trying to be uplifted. I'm trying to not get myself in that hot seat. So sometimes you won't even have to eliminate yourself from situations in all categories, even if it is just, all right. I'm gonna walk away from this. You know, it's needed. Y'all gotta learn to just come together, and even if you want to co-parent, y'all gotta be able to bring everything to the forefront and have a common ground. Again, essentially, your kids do get affected by the arguments and the fights, and at some point, they gonna really think it's because of them. Miss T, you already know, baby. No doubt, serious. Glad you got off the road safe. Hopefully, everybody again is enjoying their Thursday. Just mostly want to chime in. I know y'all was looking for me yesterday for the good word, but couldn't get no good words in yesterday. I just had to get out some extra pent out stuff. That's why I did the music last night. I ain't gonna be doing no music today because I gotta go in kind of early today. But tomorrow definitely might do a special Freaky Friday. Who knows? I could be back tonight too with a little open discussion. I'll drop the link if anybody want to pop in on it. I'll set a reminder for that. But mostly, like I said, just gotta have better mindset. There's people right now I know co-parenting, like they can't stand each other's guts, but they're not arguing in front of their kids. They not getting crazy. And even when they think they're about to, they learn when to just, all right, you know what? We'll talk about that another day. You know, again, kids shouldn't have to witness any type of real aggression amongst their parents or even outside of that. We are all going to have our disagreements, our fallouts to some degree. But if it's not a serious fallout at all, there's no need for the anger and aggression. And again, the kids don't need to be a part of that. Even in the household, they don't need to be a part of that. If y'all supposed to be loving each other, even if y'all having y'all disagreements, it shouldn't be around the kids. I know one of my boys told me something. I thought their parents was good. Shoot, I thought from the outside looking in, their parents was good. I didn't know their parents done got divorced and all that, but they kept the family structure where it was at. They kept the family structure and they kept certain things away from the kids because they ain't wanted to deter them kids from anything that they was doing. And for good reason, because all of them are doing something constructive now in their life. He even said that. He said, yo, it threw me off because the way he said, man, listen, he said, shoot, I thought it was more kids coming out the way they was. But some people are going to have that bond anyway and that respect level anyway to say, you know what, for the betterment of the kids, we're going to do this. But yeah, we just ain't going to present certain things around them. You know, keep the balance the way it's supposed to be kept is the most important thing. You know, keeping a strong balance. I just was so upset too because again, that baby was in there crying and y'all still sitting there arguing. I hate stuff like that. Again, some of y'all men and women are gonna have to get in control of your aggression, no matter what the problem is. Get in control of that. And again, if it's not that crucial, there's no need for you to get that crucial, even to the point of violence. Because again, when you are presenting any type of violence around them, you are showing them that this is how it works in society. No, what works in society is you living the best life you can live. Yeah, you defend yourself when you need to, but in the long run, you don't always gotta be out there looking for it. You got some people that just be looking for it. They look for any type of drama or madness so they can be a part of it. So they can say, yeah, son, I watched this fight over here. Yo, these ones had a fight over here. Yo, bro, I didn't know that they like you got people like that, you gotta make sure you keep it away from. Even when you become parents. Keep away from those type of people because they're gonna always want some sort of drama. You're gonna always want something to leech on to, and they want to leech on to that. And the sad part about it is, even if they got a family, they leeching on the wrong energy, and then it's leeching on into their household. You know, it is time for y'all to do better and be better. And I'm not making no judgments. I'm just from the outside looking at, giving you a clear perspective of how things really should be when it comes down to you properly raising your kids and just being a part of society. Can't get wrong with that. You know, it is time to start putting your personal differences aside again. Your kids don't need to be a part of that aggression. Don't make them a part of that. I think always the best way to remember things is you want to be here for the long run, even for the growth of your kids. You got to think it's not just about you no more. It's about your kids. Yeah, but see, at some point becomes becomes problematic too, algorithm. Because again, there's some people who are not on that level every day. Some people are just trying to get to their normal day to days. They ain't trying to have no confrontation, especially with people they really don't rock with. Like if I don't rock with you like that, I don't need to have a confrontation with you or nothing. I don't have to get crazy with you. As long as there's nothing being said or done that would mess up that balance, I'm good. You live your life. I live mine. That's it. Some people can't even get past that. Some people will literally hold a grudge or any type of animosity towards somebody forever. Which again, at some point, it drains you more than it drains the person you got the animosity towards. It drains you more because now you're trying to do everything in your power to try to make them feel some type of way. But it's not going to always work. Again, the best way a lot of times to keep yourself stress free is just keep yourself away from shit and be careful. That's it. You know, love yourself enough to know that you have a life here and you still here for a reason. Just do what you got to do while you're here. You know, some things should never be done. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. How you doing? All right. I better not see you out here. Better not be seeing you out here over here winning them numbers, lady. You know, but that's the best way. Keep yourself stress free on all angles, man. And even when you got a family, just try to keep yourself. Again, stress is the number one killer still. You want to be here long enough. Stop stressing out over things that you don't need to stress out over. And stop stressing out over things that are out of your control and out of your hands. Most you can do is just give a strong prayers up and then keep it pushing from there. Because there's some things you ain't gonna never be able to control. Something that I learned. Something that I always still learn. There's some things that's just gonna be out your hands. You can't do nothing about it. Most you can do is pray, give strength, and just try to keep moving forward. Nonetheless, though, um, don't get sidetracked from your main goals in life. You got a family, you want to be there for your family as long as you possibly can. So try to keep yourself together on all angles, health wise, and just being stress free and sucker free. That's it. We got to start doing and seeing better things, and I think these talks are helping one way or another, and they're going to continue to happen, whether it's on a grand scale every day or it's a day-to-day basis. Don't matter. Nonetheless, I just want to chime in with y'all. I was going to try to keep y'all a little longer, but I got to start slowly getting myself together, get my uniform and stuff in order, figure out my dinner basically for work and Like I said, I'm not gonna be able to bring no music today, but we'll be bringing something tomorrow, definitely. And I definitely might be back tonight with an open discussion. So y'all more than welcome to hit the panel. Tasha, what's going on, baby? Coming out here shadow hugging, baby. But again, you gotta be mindful. Again, be mindful of what you need to be mindful of. Make sure you're not around the wrong type of spirits. Make sure you're not around the wrong type of negativity. That negativity could spew onto you. Who wants to go through all of that? You know, I knew you was in here shadow hugging. I just ain't taste no food though. It's okay though. It's okay. Well, because it's real life right now. Again, it's no way you're gonna tell me that it's cool and comfortable and even safe to present those type of situations around your family, especially if you're trying to watch them grow. So I said I probably might retouch up on this again tonight. I'm definitely gonna bring a little open discussion. I'm more than welcome to hit the panel. Um, Again, just you want to see something better. You want to see better growth. Gotta start putting your mindsets to thinking better. What's better for me? What's better for my family? What's better for the people around me? And then from there, you know how to calculate. You know how to do what you got to do, and that's it. Again, they shouldn't be presented stresses and angers and all sorts of. Yeah, it's not needed no more. It is time for a change. And again, some of you can't cry and complain about changes in your community and everything else. You ain't willing to be a part of it one way or another, even if it's just through a healthy talk. See, I'm a good fixture in my community as far as I don't need to be a part of no voting polls and none of that other stuff. But I'm one of those people that even when I know you down and out, I'm gonna uplift you the best way I possibly can. Because I don't want to see you going down a path that I already went down. Because that's not a good path to really be in anyway. You know. No doubt, algorithm. Like I said, I know people want to come and go. People got lives. Look, I'm not one of those content creators that I fixate on certain things. I don't need to. I don't have to. As long as that message is getting out, I'm happy. As long as I feel like I'm doing something and somebody has taken that into consideration, I'm happy. I only live my life. You know? The most thing to remember again is a family structure is only going to be strong if the parents are strong and if they building the kids up strong. Do believe that part. You know? Definitely appreciate you for dropping those links. Serious, baby. Definitely some good people. Like I said, one thing I can say about this process, and it's still a process, is that again, I've come across some great people, you know, and I know y'all going to be doing even greater in life, regardless to what, you know. For those who have still been here, like I said, I do got something planned for y'all at some point, probably before the new year even hit. But the most important thing too, I'm gonna say about this bill and this growth is that again, I see that there are people who are adamant on what they stand on. They battling on all four fronts. Some are giving out these good words of encouragement. Some are giving out these good old speeches, but they also giving out real life. Others are on the field. Others have been past the field, and they actually trying to start making changes to where it's critical for everybody. But again, we gotta see a grander light. The main thing I can say about this situation, especially with some of you parents and your young parents, some things again should just never be presented. No arguments, no physicality, no nothing. That shouldn't be anywhere in the equation again. once you got kids, it's not about you no more. It's about them kids, and it's about their growth. Let's think about what I said today. On that note, I'll definitely be back later tonight. Let me start getting myself somewhat prepared. And I gotta walk the King Simba before I even get up out of here again. So, definitely was a good talk and a blessing as always. You already know. How you doing? You already know I'll be back tonight for that good old word again. I'm gonna drop the link and y'all more than welcome to hit it. And tomorrow I still got something playing for y'all music wise. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm trying to go deep in them creeks tomorrow, if they let me. But definitely if y'all ain't following the other two channels, follow me on Twitch or follow me on Rumble. Like I said, start bringing some stuff over there that I know I can't bring over here. So, but let me get up out of here. Um, Hopefully, all y'all enjoying your mornings, your afternoons, and your evenings. And happy Friday to all you future babies out there in Australia and beyond. Y'all already know y'all rocking with the boy, and we're gonna keep bringing this work one way or another. Um, I don't let hate or opposition do anything that I wouldn't do to myself. So I'm always gonna be on it. Like I said, whether it's every day, every other day, or 80 times a day, don't matter. Still gonna be adamant on the message. Still gonna be adamant on the message. It's crazy. But all in all, though, it's always love and something when it comes over here, and that's what I'm gonna keep bringing. And I hope to see some of y'all pop up more and more often. I know some of y'all be busy, y'all be in the shadows watching, whatever, whatever. But from time to time, I need y'all Shadow Mafia to pop out in the chat. Let me know y'all still here, man. Like I said, I might have something going on. I might need y'all to be a part of that participation as well, too. So, all in all, let me get up out of here. And shout out to all the members of the Eulogy family. I actually gotta do a little running around myself on all angles. Um, Shout outs to all the real ones that really been here and still being here. And we're gonna continue to grow. We're gonna continue to try to love the world the best way possible. Just spread the messages where it's needed. Definitely hope y'all enjoy the rest of your days. I'll definitely see y'all later. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow. What's going on, my guy? Shout out to the Shadow Mafia, the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is keep it real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. We look forward to bringing more constructiveness. We always do, but we want to bring a little bit more. And I feel we can do. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.